Welcome to the Apparel video guide on how to study European markets with TradeMap. TradeMap is a preliminary screening tool that allows you to look at markets for your apparel product by size, dynamism, and also at competition. To enter the tool, start from www.trademap.org. Users in developing countries, including Vietnam, can get free access to this tool after registering. To register, click on the Login link, then the Register Now button under Create an Account, and follow the instructions. Once your registration is complete and you have logged in successfully, you can proceed with selecting the data that you wish to analyze on the Home and Search page. Enter the HS code for the product you would like to analyze. The HS Code Simplifier guide will help you identify the correct code. We can scan markets for ladies' swimwear, for example, using code number 611241. As we don't want to look at data for a specific country, but first want to see all markets, we simply leave the Country, Region, Selection field empty. Select one trade flow which you want to analyze. In this case, we are looking at potential markets, so we will select Imports. And click on Trade Indicators to view global imports of ladies' swimwear. What we are looking at first is the world import demand for ladies' swimwear. On the left we have the world list of countries that import ladies' swimwear, with the largest at the top, and the world total figures in the first row. The first 5 columns under Trade Indicators show information about the demand for a product in the last available year. The value imported is the market size in dollar terms. Note that TradeMap usually shows the value in $1,000. The next column shows the import figure in quantity, which is the physical volume imported in metric tons. Unfortunately, TradeMap does not always provide quantity information in the most practical unit. The number of swimsuits can be estimated using an average swimsuit weight. The final indicator in this section is the unit value, which is the result of dividing the imported value by the imported quantity, which gives an average price paid for the imported product. To zoom into the EU market, we can select a country group, EU. Within the EU, we see that Germany, France, and UK are the main ladies' swimwear importers, representing 19, 15, and 15% of total EU imports, respectively. To study the German market in more detail, we can click on the country names on the left. Looking at Germany's suppliers, we see that China dominates supply with 55% of German imports. Other suppliers to Germany, like Hungary, France, and Austria, supply higher-end swimming costumes with unit values significantly higher than the CIF price paid to China. Cambodia has in recent years been growing rapidly onto the German market for ladies' swimwear, with UK imports from Cambodia growing at 54% per year for the last 5 years and 70% in the last year. In order to study the actual growth in more detail, we can select Yearly Time Series. If we wish to follow the market in euros instead of US dollars, we can select the currency drop-down and change to euro. And to see quantity data, select the quantity display option. In case we want to understand the German demand for more specific swimwear, such as swimsuits with a higher level of rubber thread content, we can seek a more detailed classification by switching the display from by country to by product. In short, we can conclude TradeMap is a very useful tool to get a quick picture on the status of the different EU member markets and helps us to relatively rapidly make a first choice of markets within the EU to initially pursue for further research. It also gives us an initial picture of competition we would face in targeted markets.